morning, students. So today we are going to start our section B. Okay, I know there has been two chapters in section A, so I will be take the classes. But before that, I have going to the next section from section B. The first chapter is vectors. Okay, so today we are going to study about vectors. Okay. So you have no vectors. I think you have been studied in the previous classes. So vectors are those quantities which have magnitude and direction. Okay. You know about vectors and scalars. There has been two types of quantities, vectors and scalars. So scalars has magnitude but there is no direction. But vectors have those magnitudes or quantities which have magnitude as well as direction. Okay, and those quantities which has only magnitude is scalar. You know scalars. We have multiplying. In the previous chapter we have deal with matrices, and then we have studied matrix multiplication by using a scalar. That means it has a magnitude. It has a value, but the direction is not specified there. So the direction is, when the direction is specified, we have come across with the new topic, vectors. Okay, that's the term. And how will you represent a vector? A directed line a directed line segment has magnitude as well as direction. Okay, you know about a line segment. How will you denote a line segment? Yes, we have denote it by a line followed by an arrow. Okay, that arrow shows it has a direction. Okay, and that line, okay, which is of any magnitude, that shows the magnitude, that the quantity that line specifies. Okay, that is the measure of that line. That measure is the magnitude, and the arrow is maybe in left, right, upward, downward. That means it has directions. Okay, so a directed line segment has magnitude as well as direction. So that line segment is used to denote a vector. Okay, so that is given there, vector AB. That is how it is to be pronounced. It is to be read, vector AB, or simply vector A. Okay, yes, on the top of AB a line segment is given, and here the point A from where the vector AB starts. Okay, so AB means the vector starts from the point A, it ends at B. Okay, that means AB. Vector AB means, yes, the vector starts at A and ends at B. Okay, so its initial point is A and end point or terminal point is B. Okay, it is clear. And what is the magnitude of that vector? How will you find the magnitude? Yes, it is the length of that vector. If a line is drawn, it has a length, it has a measure. Okay, we know we can measure it using a scale. Okay, so that length of the vector is the magnitude. That means it is represented, it has a magnitude, it has a measure, and it is represented by modulus of vector AB. So modulus of vector AB is the magnitude or length of the vector. Okay. Okay, that is the magnitude. And the length is never negative. That we know. We can never say a length is negative. So yes, we have the vector quantity is always positive. We cannot say it is less than 0. Yes, it is always positive. Okay, so vector quantities are always positive. They cannot be negative because it has no meaning. When it is less than 0, it has no meaning. Okay, so this is the magnitude. And what is the position of a vector? What the position? You know a 3D plane, okay? X, Y, Z, 3 dimension, okay? And if origin is 0, 0, 0 and B, okay, O 0, 0, 0 be the origin, P be a point having coordinates X, Y, Z, and it is with respect to the origin. Then vector AB or vector R is called the position vector of the point P with respect to O. Okay, this is how, that is the position vector. Okay, that is given by, okay, that is given. This is the position. You just go through this. This is not so important. So this is the position of a vector. We have say the position of a vector according to the coordinates. Okay, next is the types of vectors. Okay, types of vectors. First is like vectors. So from the name itself, like vectors means two vectors AB and vector A and vector B are said to like vectors if they have the same direction. Okay, like, they have the same direction. If there is no, they have opposite direction, they are unlike vectors. Okay, if the vectors having same direction, it is like vectors, and vectors with opposite direction, they are unlike vectors. That is given there. Okay, figure is drawn there. And the second one is null or zero vectors. That means this, the magnitude is 0. Okay, that is the initial point and terminal point coincide, that they are the null vectors. Okay, and next is the unit vector. Unit vector means the magnitude is 1. When the magnitude is 1, it is unit vector, and it is denoted by the circumflex above the symbol. Yes, that is A cap. That is the unit vector. A cap. Look at that. That is a circumflex. Okay, above the symbol representing the vector. A cap. Where modulus of A cap is 1. Okay, modulus of A cap is 1. We say that is a unit vector. And it follows from the definition. We can say that definition of a unit vector as vector A is equal to modulus of vector A into A cap. That is, A cap is modulus of vector A by vector A. So we can find the unit vector as, if we have given a vector, you have to find the magnitude of the vector and you have to divide it by the vector. So that is the unit vector. So this is an important equation. Unit vector is vector by its modulus, or its modulus by vector. Sorry, it is converse, that is its modulus by vector. Okay, that is right. And next is the proper vector. Proper vector which is not a zero vector. A vector which is not a zero vector is a proper vector. Okay, so vector A is a proper if its modulus A is non-zero. If the magnitude is not 0, then the vector is a proper vector. Okay, and next is equal vectors. Two vectors are said to be equal when they are directed in the same sense and are of equal magnitudes. If they have same direction and same magnitude, equal magnitude, we can say that vectors are equal. Okay, then we symbolically denote modulus of vector A is equal to modulus of vector B. Okay, and what is the negative of a vector? A vector having the same modulus as that of a given vector but directed in opposite sense. If they have the same modulus, that means the magnitude are same but the direction is different, opposite, then we can say the vector is negative. Two vectors has been given, okay, and the direction is opposite but the magnitude is same. That is the negative of the given vector. And co-initial vectors. That means they have the same initial point. Vectors with same initial points are co-initial vectors. Okay, that is the, yes, the initial points coincides. That is the co-initial vectors. And reciprocal vectors. Okay, that is, they have the same direction but whose modulus are reciprocal of each other. Okay, they have the same direction. And if we find out the magnitude, but that is the reciprocal of another. They are the reciprocal of each other. Okay, that if a cap, that's unit vector, denotes the unit vector, a cap denotes the unit vector with the direction of a vector a, then a vector a is equal to modulus of vector a into a cap. That is 1 by vector a is a cap by modulus of a. Okay, that is the reciprocal vectors. Next is the localized vector. That is, these are restricted to pass through a given point, or given point, that is origin. So we have talking about vectors that is in the 3-dimensional and or 2-dimensional, we can say it also. And then if it is restricted to pass through the origin, it is not passing through the origin, then that is a localized vector. It is not passing through the origin, that is localized vector. Free vectors. A vector is said to be free or non-localized. Okay, localized, non-localized. If its origin can be taken anywhere in space. Okay, we can go through the, yes, it is not restricted to pass through a origin. The vector is not restricted to pass through the origin. We can take anywhere in the space. Okay, that is the free vectors. And next is collinear vectors. Collinear vectors are either, these directions are either parallel or coincident. Okay, they are either parallel or coincident, that are collinear vectors. Then non-collinear is neither parallel nor coincident. Okay, but collinear is they either parallel or coincident, but non-collinear means neither parallel nor coincident. That is the collinear and non-collinear. And next is planar, coplanar and non-coplanar vectors. That is, coplanar vectors are vectors, that is maybe 3 or more vectors which lie in the same plane. Okay, in the same plane, 3 or more vectors has been lied, and they are parallel to the same plane, or they are parallel to the same plane. Okay, then 2 vectors are always coplanar. 2 vectors are always coplanar. And 3 or more vectors which do not lie in the same plane or parallel to the same plane, that is non-coplanar vectors. Okay, so coplanar vectors are those, yes, that is lie in the same plane or they are parallel to the same plane. Okay, that's opposite to coplanar. It is the non-coplanar planes, vectors. Okay, so these are the types of vectors. So this is just an introduction to vectors. I hope all of you understood. Okay, these are vectors. Thank you, students.